Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble morning. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. Hey, if you haven't come out, you don't plan on coming out, I suggest you do. It's a beautiful day. It's time for us to do something productive, something good with our lives. And on that note, I don't know how y'all doing today, but like I said, I hope all of y'all having a good day today. Hope y'all, me in a little bit. I'm about to get my day started, but I just wanted to get on this John real quick, right? Let's speak about the elderly behavior, right? I don't know how many of y'all have noticed it, right? But a lot of our elders, a lot of our elders is acting worse than our kids. I'm sitting here saying that, damn, it's crazy, right? When I was younger, I could really say I looked up to my elders. I respected my elders. But now, a lot of these elders make me lose respect for them out here on these streets because you know what? The shit that y'all see on social media, we see it out here. Crazy part is that these old heads that I think that act ratchet out here, or they don't probably even act ratchet out here on these streets. But I do notice, right? There's a lot of old heads out here that act ratchet as hell. And then they'll go on social media and they'll act 10 times worse than what they act out here. I could never understand why they did that. Why they do that, but they do it. They demand respect, but they don't give respect. They on here acting, trying to be like, I don't know, like if they about to get a record deal or some shit. Like you got old heads on this platform, right? Let's talk about the elderly behavior. Like I said, we got old heads on this platform that demand respect, but don't give respect, yo. I've lost a lot of respect for a lot of old heads, not just out here on these streets, but on this social media platform, right? You got old heads on here twerking, telling people to, suck the suck the farts out their asses. To get in here now. Why are you outside? Get in the house. Get in the house. Hey, what's wrong with you? Yeah, my dog running escape the house. You see that? Little escape artist. Let me put this little joint right here, right? But like I was saying, right, you got old heads out here demanding respect on social media, but they don't even earn this respect because they on here ratchet, disrespectful. You got, old heads on here starting problems, starting beef with people, looking for protection. You got old heads being disrespectful as hell. Some is telling you to suck the farts out their ass. Some is saying they could take 15 inches down the throat. I mean, listen, man. I didn't even know that this was, an episode of Can You See Me? I didn't know he was doing magic tricks on social media, but the world is an illusion. And people on social media could be whoever they want to be. They could pretend to be whoever they want to be. And we have to be careful because a lot of these old heads are on here coming pretending that, they're bringing awareness to, sexual assault, to bullying, to what's happening with our kids. They're saying they're for the kids, but when in reality, they not. They're just causing chaos and destruction. Like I can't respect an older woman that's on here, you know, calling females all types of itches, all types of thoughts, um, ugh, being disgusting, twerking. Like, come on, man, have some respect for yourself. Like I was brought up, being taught that we gotta respect ourselves in order to be able to respect anybody else. If you don't respect yourself, you can't respect nobody else. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Like the disrespect on social media with our old heads is getting out of line. Like when I come out here, right, on these streets, you normally see, a lot of kids disrespecting the elderly, right? And yes, I do see the elderly being disrespectful towards the kids, but I gotta be honest, right? I gotta be real, real honest. is more of the kids being disrespectful with the old heads. Like now, people my age, like parents and stuff like that, they got to figure this out because you got a lot of parents out here trying to be friends with their kids and they shouldn't be. Like, listen, man, you got to be. It's okay to have be a friend with your child, but see, people misunderstand and they take that out of context, right? Context, like to be a friend to your child doesn't mean that you got to sit here and get high with them on the weekends. That doesn't mean that you sit here and go out clubbing with them. Doesn't mean that you come out here and start fights with them or get in a shootout with them and stuff like that. End up in the jail cell right along with them. Being a friend to your child means that you're that person that they can lean their head on your shoulder. You're that person they can come to and talk to. You can give them advice. That's what being a friend to your child is. You have to be a parent first. You have to discipline. And a lot of that is being thrown out the window. Like the parents that sit here and abuse and mistreat their kids, for some reason they get praised, right? But you got parents out here that need to chastise their kids, that need to discipline their kids, right? And then you got other people around here talking about that's abuse. No, that parent over there that is throwing their child down the steps, calling them a little bitch, that's abuse. That parent that's sending their child out to these streets, go out there and do what you got to do. That's abuse. Don't come back in here until I'm done. Da, da, da. That's abuse. Lady, sir, you're not even cleaning the house. You're not even working. You know what you're doing? You're getting high. You're doing this. You're doing that. But you got your child out in the streets. Mm. But a parent sits here and disciplines their child, telling them you did this wrong. Go to your room. You can't have this back. They raise their voice. That's abuse. A parent comes, grabs a belt, and whoops a child on their butt cheeks 2 to 3 times. That's abuse. But you got a parent that grabs a bat over there and breaks a kid's bone. That's not abuse. Mm. That's why I respect these elders out here. They come and they give the advice. Either you take it or you leave it. I love these old heads that come in here and they'll tell their stories to try to get you to understand why they're telling you why this is they're not telling you how to live your life. They're not telling you what to do with your life. But if anything, they're telling you, yo, I walked down these trenches. I walked on these trenches. I know what I'm talking about. You know, you don't got to do what I'm telling you, but I'm letting you know that this is where your path is going to go if you keep doing this or you keep doing that. Shit. Like I don't know why, there's a lot of jealousy on here amongst a lot of old heads towards other old heads, but I can say that there's a lot of old heads on this app that do got my support. There's a lot of elders in here that got my support. People that are in their 50s and up and stuff like that. Shout out to Miss Akimi. Shout out to Miss Yo Thoughts. Um, I'm not sure Miss 504 is in her 50s. I think she's in her 40s, if I'm not mistaken. So no, but still, she to me is like an elder. So shout out to Miss 504. Um, they're not on this app on here twerking. They're not on here trying to start beef with people and stuff like that. So shout
Miss
out
Yo
to them real
Thoughts,
quick. Hold
a
on, I
beacon
gotta.
of grace, her wisdom's like a warm embrace. Miss 504 from the South, a force you don't want to doubt. She speaks her truth, takes no lies. Her journey filled with endless tries. With a heart so warm and strong, she fights for what's right all along. Standing tall for what she believes. Never backing down, never deceived. Miss 504, a woman of grace. In her presence, you'll find no trace of fear or doubt in her stride. For she stands firm with unwavering pride. Shout out to Miss 504, yo. Thank you so much for the inspiration and keep doing your thing, Miss 504. Miss Akimi, she plays no games. She'll read your cards, know your aims. With your horoscope, past and future clear. She's a woman of substance with no fear. Stands for something, fall for nothing. Kind-hearted soul, always loving. Miss Akimi sees through the facade, guiding you with wisdom, never flawed. In her presence, truth unfolds. With gentle eyes, her story told. Miss Akimi's spirit shines bright, a beacon of hope in the darkest night. Shout out to Miss Akimi. Miss Yo Thoughts, a beacon of grace, her wisdom's like a warm embrace, bringing back the old ways, so pure, in this chaotic world we endure. An older woman with stories untold, her knowledge worth more than gold, guiding me with words so wise, in her presence I realize, respecting the past, learning from before. Miss Yo Thoughts opens up new doors, bringing back in style what's been lost, a generation in need of wisdom's cost.
Now, I played them three poems for a reason, right? Because we got an older lady here on social media, right, is trying to, I guess, draw the attention of us younger generation, I guess us women, to go on her side and try to use the women empowerment and stuff like that. She's an older lady, and she's a big example, right, of the jealousy amongst the old heads trying to like, yo, y'all can't replace our old heads. Y'all cannot replace our old heads with the mentality, with the wisdom, with them souls that are out here trying to spread knowledge, that trying to spread wisdom and stuff like that. Like y'all elderly women that are on here acting ratchet, always starting fights, beefing, coming at men all the time. That right there gets tiring. I hate it in real life, and on social media is just 10 times worse. It's disgusting. That behavior just sucks. It's ugly. Like I can't see a woman act like that. Like to me, yo, I don't know. I guess you belong in Kensington. Females like that, yo, to me, I consider them women like Kensington. Like that's where y'all belong at. Like y'all whores, y'all thoughts, y'all ain't shit. I'm sorry to say it. Like y'all want to sit down and bring the women that are actually showing our young women how to become great leaders. Like a lot of people are telling me to have sympathy and compassion for this Humpty Dumpty lady here on social media, and I'm not gonna have it. Especially the way I seen her just disrespect somebody that I really respect. Yo, like the behavior of certain people on here is disgusting. They shouldn't be on social media. Like if there could be a way to take them out of social media, then shit, we should do it. But social media doesn't have a safe space. That's what I be trying to tell people. And there's a lot of elderly on here trying to use social media as a mental crutch. And like to me, I said that's this that behavior to me is just disgusting. I don't rock with it. I don't respect it. Like and the people that that are sitting here supporting this type of behavior, like to me, is disgusting. Like I've said it before, women that sit here and cannot take accountability for their actions and then want to pin it on somebody else, pinpoint the finger and blame somebody else for what they have done, like if somebody pointed a gun at them, I do not respect them. I respect my old heads that respect themselves, that have love for themselves, that, can sit here and show something to the younger generation. But them other old heads, nah, not here, not on this platform, and not in real life. If I don't do it in real life, I ain't gonna look up to y'all women. I don't even look up to nobody but myself. But I respect a woman that'll sit here and respect herself and respect others. Like that shit is not cute coming on social media, cursing at men all the time, bringing them down. Like you're scorned. You can't love somebody else unless you love yourself. Like I just wanted to get on here and say that it's too much bullshit going on. Like I see it out here every day, and then to come on social media, like you just want to come on here, get away from a lot of shit, right? Like I go into the cooking channels and stuff like that, and if I don't like something, I don't watch it. But my thing is that this shit is going on everywhere, and then it's kind of like, damn, everyone you like watching, this person is kind of like around, starting some drama, starting some trouble, starting some bullshit. Like God darn it, like when the hell is enough going to be enough? When is you going to start respecting yourself enough? Like Jesus Christ, we got a magician here in her fucking 50s talking about she could take eggplants in and out her throat all day. Like nobody want to hear that. Like my throat wants to be safe. I don't want to take them kind of lessons online. Like if anything, man, just keep teaching one, two, three, ABCs, real shit. Like we do not need sex ed from an older woman that sits here and hurts herself every day. You cannot help those that don't want to be helped. And this lady really needs some type of serious help. Not just her. It's a couple of them right along with her. They are almost in their 50s who are in their 50s and they're acting like they kids, yo. This type of behavior needs to end. But you know what's crazy? It's not going to end because there's a lot of people giving it shine. So these women are going to come online and they're going to keep bashing men. They're going to keep bringing them down. They're going to keep starting fights. They're going to keep, bringing other women down that, are already motivated, that are already inspired. But you cannot bring something that's already motivated, something that's got hope, something that's got faith. You cannot bring that down. When somebody is walking with God by their side, you cannot bring that down.
In times of doubt and fear, you're always there. Your loving grace beyond compare. Lord, I've learned that in you I must believe, for only in your arms my heart finds reprieve. Through trials and storms, you never left my side. In your strength and wisdom, I will abide. I trust in you alone, my rock and my guide. With faith as my shield, in you I confide. When darkness falls and hope seems lost, I turn to you no matter the cost. You light the way with unwavering trust. In your embrace, I know I must adjust.
So yeah. Like I said, I'm not with that type of behavior. And on that note, yo, like shorty's here. Like I'm about to put in that footwork this summer, yo. So if y'all, if y'all like subscribed and stuff like that, make sure y'all go check out the petition that I got on here. Let's try to get more cameras into our schools. Let's try to get more security. Let's try to, change a little bit of these laws because that's what a shorty's trying to do. One reason I got one foot out on the streets, one foot into the politics is because I want to bring the resource in. If I keep both feet into the politics, I'm going like, listen, man, I ain't trying to be nobody's puppet. At the end of the day, I'm me, and I know what these kids need. I listen to them every single day. I'm a part of my kids' lives. So, listen, if I could have a tracker on my son, I would, but I trust my son. I give him the benefit of the doubt. Look at that little squirrel right here. Can I zoom in on nope, I can't even zoom in on StreamYard. Look at him. He in there stealing all the food. He chilling. That's dinner today. Where Dr. Doolittle at? I wonder if Dr. Doolittle gone. I'll be cracking up watching Double Speaks in the morning. He out there talking to the ducks, the gooses, the geeses, the hens, the chickens, the roosters, the birds. Shout out to Double Speak, y'all. Make sure y'all send up to Miss Akimi, Miss Joe Thoughts, Miss 504. Make sure y'all go check out Double Speaks and stuff like that. Make sure y'all check out The Word. Make sure y'all check out Nate the Great podcast. If y'all haven't checked those people out, make sure y'all check them out. Positive conversations, random topics, great topics that need to be talked about. And another thing I wanted to say is, y'all, man, I need to hear more men. I need to hear more men speak on the Michael Rainey situation. I want to get more opinions and more perspectives on, should men be able to speak up when it comes to sexual assault? And in my opinion, like I told y'all before, I did 2 lives on this already. Like, I'm trying to see more men speak up on this. I'm seeing a lot of women speak up on the situation, especially moms. Men, where is you at, y'all? Men should be able to speak up too. And the only way this could be done is if y'all men start coming together. Like, let's show these young men, like the way that us women show the young women, let's start showing the young men, yo, because they shouldn't stay shut. They should be able to move forward. Like, why does a man gotta, not, why can't a man be able to express himself and tell his story? Be able to help the next young man out. Like, come on, man. When they speak up, they get put into memes, they get put into stories, they get made fun of, they get dragged, they get put down, and nobody wants to listen. But if the scripts were flipped, yo, the women, oh my God. When it comes to the Michael Rainey situation, if the scripts were flipped, this man would be in cuffs right now, all over social media, and every YouTuber, every blogger will be talking about this right now. Where is the awareness for the men? Because they go through it too. And what's crazy is they go through it deeper than a woman because they stay shut. Us women find a way to speak about it. And I'm dead serious. There's nobody that could tell me that there's not, there's no woman that speaks on their, situation. Doesn't matter if it's today, tomorrow, next year. But one way or another, we find a way to help a woman and help them come out their shell. When are we going to start doing the same thing for men? Because they go through the same thing too. But I'm about to get off this, John. I've been on here 20 minutes. I've been talking to myself. And that's one thing I don't really like doing. And I'm not reacting to a video. So yeah, I'm about to get off this, John. That's all I gotta say. Like I ain't gonna drag this on. But like, listen, guys, where there's a will, there's a way. We can make a difference. We can make a change. But hey, I guess a lot of people want to stay safe. So till next time, this y'all shorty Rachel. I hope all y'all have a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning.